Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Dinar Update channel. Today we're diving into a critical situation unfolding in Iraq, involving oil exports, potential U.S. sanctions, and the ever-present question of the Iraqi dinar's value. Rumors are swirling about a possible connection between these events, with some suggesting the dinar's rate may already be set. We'll examine the latest updates, including intel from Frank 26 and reports of U.S. pressure on Iraq. What's really happening behind the scenes? Is Iraq facing an economic and political crisis? Let's break it down. The Ministry of Oil has announced that the procedures to resume the export of Kurdistan oil through the port of Ceyhan have been completed. This news is being received positively, as it signals significant progress in Iraq's oil sector, especially with the many developments coming out of Kurdistan today. It's clear that a lot of attention is being paid to the region's oil exports, and some are suggesting that the Iraqi dinar's rate may already be set. However, it is believed that the government will keep it under wraps until the very last moment to ensure that everything is in place for the official announcement. While this is exciting news, many are waiting for Turkey to confirm the resumption of the oil flow, as their involvement is crucial in this process. Intel Guru Frank 26 shared an update based on a boots-on-the-ground report from Firefly, who revealed that there have been reports on television stating that President Trump had warned Iraq to speed up the transfer of the oil pipeline or face sanctions similar to those imposed on Iran. Frank confirmed that this is 100% correct and explained why the U.S. president is pushing Iraq to accelerate the process. He said the reason behind this pressure is that Iran had threatened to attack Iraq. President Trump wants Iraq to be in a stronger position so that it can be less vulnerable to its enemies. This move is not just about protecting Iraq's sovereignty, it's also about the economic stability of the country. Without proper infrastructure and systems in place, Iraq risks losing the power and influence it needs to defend itself. Frank emphasized that the urgency of the situation is tied to the fact that both the U.S. and Iraq could lose if the country does not quickly establish a stronger position. Additionally, the citizens of Iraq stand to lose their purchasing power if the country doesn't make the necessary changes. This in turn could have far-reaching consequences, including weakening the country's economy further. The conversation highlights the importance of having a clear timeline for these critical changes. There needs to be a definitive date when Iraq can fully implement these procedures and stand on its own in the face of potential threats. The country's future depends not only on the decisions made by its government, but also on its ability to forge strategic alliances and implement economic reforms that will position it for long-term success. The current situation in Iraq is a complicated mix of internal and external factors that are shaping the country's path. With pressure from the U.S., Iraq is in a race against time to complete critical tasks, such as the oil pipeline transfer and currency reform. While these may seem like separate issues, they are interconnected, as Iraq's economic stability and ability to defend itself are dependent on both the successful resumption of oil exports and the establishment of a strong and stable currency. The international community is watching Iraq closely, as the country's economic future hangs in the balance. Any disruptions in the oil trade or delays in currency reforms could have devastating effects on Iraq's already fragile economy. Conversely, if Iraq is able to push through these challenges and strengthen its economic position, it could lead to a more prosperous future for the country and its citizens. As the situation develops, all eyes will be on Turkey's confirmation of the oil export process and the announcement of the Iraqi dinar rate. These are critical steps that will determine Iraq's trajectory in the coming months. Investors and citizens alike are eager for these moves to be completed, as they will play a major role in shaping the country's economic outlook. The pressure is on, and Iraq's leaders must act swiftly and decisively to ensure that their country can rise above the challenges it faces, secure its place on the global stage, and protect its people from further economic hardship. In the end, the key takeaway is that Iraq is at a crossroads. The government is under pressure from both international and internal forces to make rapid changes, and how the country responds to these challenges will determine its future success or failure. The timing of these actions is critical, and the world is watching closely. So there you have it, a look at the complex situation surrounding Iraq's oil exports and the potential implications for the Iraqi dinar. As we've seen, there are many interconnected factors at play, and the future remains uncertain. The coming days and weeks will be crucial in determining Iraq's path forward. What do you think about these developments? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, Subscribe for more updates on global economics and geopolitics, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future content. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thanks for watching.